I was working with a startup today that has a large corpus of Hindi and Gujarati text. We were talking about how do you create a semantic search application or a RAG type application on top of this data. There's kind of two approaches right now. One is you can convert all of that data into English, for example, and then convert like a query from a user into English and query across that. Obviously, though, in like a lot of languages, you lose kind of like that semantic meaning. There's a lot of characters or a lot of words that hold a lot more meaning in their native language than they do when they're translated into English, for example. So we talked about kind of a second approach, which is leveraging like an embedding model that's been trained on a larger corpus of like Hindi or Gujarati or Tamil, etc. Specifically, I want to put together this example that's on the screen, basically embedding a Hindi data set using this model from Hugging Face. That it's basically an Indic model. It's been trained on a large corpus of text, uses the sentence BERT transformer model as a foundation, and it's been fine-tuned on top. In addition, I put together this example of basically a query interface. So if you were given a query in Hindi, we can use the same embedding model to convert that into a vector, find the relevant vectors, and then return those results. Be interested in your feedback. Obviously, as LLMs and embedding models get rolled out into the broader world, I'm sure we'll start to see the rise of embedding models that are trained on corpuses of text in kind of native languages. But I'd be curious, like if you speak Hindi or you speak Gujarati or Tamil or whatever, if you took this data set and you put it in a query, is it actually giving back relevant results, right? Is this something that we could leverage like right now? Lastly, the link to the repo is in the description if you want to try it out.